Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, it's Jake Jabberelli, Jabberelli.com, just a bunch of referral links. Here we are again in CryptoTab, and I really want to talk about this boost feature, which I didn't think would be quite as lucrative, but there are some catches to it, and I want to explain that because it's good and bad, I guess. It's good because you get a lot more hashing. They literally take whatever your current rate is and multiply by whatever you sign up for. I sign up for 10x here, but there's a catch, and that catch is what I want to get to. But let's just go over this so far. So I was averaging somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 hashes per second on this machine, which is not my primary machine, but something else in my office. And it was doing maybe 15, maybe 18 cents US per day, which I have in this listing over here, which you can actually get. I have a link to this website. You can play with this. All you can really do is change this number, but you can at least see what you can get with a 10x boost. So I'm actually getting closer to 18, and that changes my actual gain amount to a little over $30 per month. But that was a lot more than I thought it would be, because I was expecting more like 20, 25. But for some reason the boost, it varies. But, and this is the big but, there's a catch. I don't want to discourage people from trying the boost, because the boost is very beneficial if you're already getting a really good rate. I think I mentioned that in my prior video about CryptoTab. You really need to be making a certain amount of money to make it practical. Because I mean, the price of Bitcoin literally fell over the last 24 hours by quite a bit, and so now it's not worth nearly as much. You know, it was like 9,600, I think, US, and now it's about 9,000 US. It's not like it fell down to like 3,000 US, but it's still a little bit. I was hoping it was going to go to 10 or more. It probably still will. I don't know. Bitcoin changes all the time, but I guess what I'm trying to get with this is that it's not worth quite as much now because of that change, but I'm still getting that same amount of hash amount. So I'm still getting the same amount of Bitcoin. I'm just not, the value of it isn't the same when you translate it to another currency like US dollars. So this number is not entirely accurate now, but it's still, I'm doing fairly well with it. But the catch, let me get to that, since that is important. This only allows you to do 3 hours of boost at a time. And at first I thought that was 3 hours per day. And now if you go into the FAQ page, it tells you, no, you can restart it as soon as it stops. But it kind of causes a problem unless you've perfected the ability to sleep less than 3 hours. Maybe you have a friend who can restart it for you, but I basically miss out on at least 2 boosts per day because I sleep about 6 hours, a little more than 6 hours on average. But then you always have to keep logging in and checking, logging in and checking, logging in and checking. So I mean, I'm obviously remoting into this computer from another computer, so I can do that from my phone too. If I'm out and about and I can't get to this computer, I'm not in front of this computer that's in my office, I can come back through the phone and connect to it and restart the boost. But it's kind of a weird hitch. I mean, you paid real money for this boost functionality. Obviously they want you to use the CryptoTab browser on a regular basis, but the boosting feature seems kind of inhibited, I guess, by the fact that you have to re-enable it every 3 hours. And I should also mention that if you stop mining in the middle, like you turn off the browser, the cloud boost doesn't stop. Not that so much that you continue to get the boost, you don't get the boost, and the timer doesn't stop. I think that's the way I should clarify. So if, let's say you're mining, you're in the browser and you close the browser out, this timer keeps running. So if you come back like, oh, I've still got 2 hours and 20, no you don't. You have whatever the timer was in real time. So if you come back an hour later, you have an hour less of the timer. You completely missed out. it's a weird. I'm not sure the reasoning for this. I don't know if they're just saying, oh well, we want to kind of rip you off, even though you paid us real money. There's nothing like that stated anywhere that I can see. Maybe some people think this is a rip-off in general, but 10x boost is a lot. So I went from making, like I said, 15 to 18 cents a day to making $1.50 to $1.80 a day with that 10x boost. And of course, that was the whole point of this boost thing, was to tell you how much you'll get after you pay this fee. So the fee here, sorry if it's small for those of you on a mobile browser or a mobile phone. Let me just boost it up here so you can see. If you're paying the 22 USD and you're not doing more than about this, it's not gonna make you anything hardly. Let's say 0.05, 0.075. Let's see if that. Yeah, it's narrowly making enough in that. I mean, a month can technically be 31 days, but yeah, it would really be good if you were doing at least 10 maybe to get a significant return. Of course, if you didn't do more than that, 0.25, significant returns. To my knowledge, I have a Core i7 in this remote computer here, and it's doing, like I said, somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 without the boost. So, and it's doing 26. That's because I'm running stuff right now. But if you have like a really powerful computer, maybe an AMD Threadripper, maybe you could pull somewhere between 8,000 and 12,000 without the boost, and then of course that would be a great deal more. Let me just estimate. Mine's doing 4,000. Let's say you're doing 12,000 with Threadripper, then you could probably do like 0.72, and then you have significant gains. But I mean, the cost of a Threadripper, just the processor alone, is like 4,000 US. They're not cheap. So I have no idea what I really would love it if people could comment in the comments down below, what their processor does on average hashing, if it's 2,600, 4,000, 8,000, 12,000. Because I'd like to know. I'd like to know what processors do. I'm planning on buying another one because honestly, this is a money-making concept. I do have this computer, my primary computer that I'm making this video from. It does about 2,200 to 2,700 without the boost, and so that income is closer to like, I think it's 10, 11. It's like 11. It's not right. So I mean, I can make something on it in a month, but not nearly as much as the other one. Like I said, 0.18. But then, of course, that problem comes down to you can have multiple devices. You can, in their plan here, let me go over here and show you. There are other plans that you can get. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. There are these other plans. You can do multiple computer systems. Like I said, the problem with this is, you still got to keep re-enabling the boost, unless somebody knows and they're using the 3x and you can tell me that it just stays on all the time. Maybe I'll just move up. But yeah, at the moment, having to re-enable the boost every 3 hours is the tiniest little bit of extra work that I'm not super thrilled. I mean, it takes a second to do. It's not like it's a lot of extra work, but it's having to remember every 3 hours. I've been telling my Google Assistant to remind me every 3 hours to re-enable this. So. Yeah, a little annoying, but it does come out with more. You're gonna make more than you were. And like I said, if you went without it, it could be what, $5 a month if you're running the crypto browser all the time. That's not so bad. I mean, it's better than nothing. You were getting probably nothing before running your computer, on spare CPU cycles, unless of course you know how to mine Monero on your own. Maybe you're doing better. From what I've heard, it's not. The great thing about CryptoTab is it makes it so easy. Sans this little hiccup, if you don't do the boost, yeah, it's very easy to get extra money out of it. You don't have to think about knowing all the other details of how to create, set up, or manage a mining device. So, and it's a browser on top of that. You can still use it. It's not just dedicating the computer entirely to that feature and never doing anything else with it, which is typically what happens when it comes down to using a a machine just for mining cryptocurrency. Having done this for a while, you're sacrificing that computer entirely, and in this case I'm not. So, anyways, just want to let you guys know how it's actually going with mining. This number here is the result of a day and a half of using the 10x boost. A day and a half? Yeah, a day and a half, a little over a day and a half, almost 2 days. So I'm doing pretty well. In any case, let you, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you have a comment, please leave me a comment down in the comments down below. I appreciate the feedback. And yes, the rumors are true. I am considering a giveaway for 500 subscribers. I originally said 1,000, it's 500 now. Going for 500. There's no cost entry to win. You just need to subscribe, and then we'll do a random after I break 500. We will do a random drawing of one of the subscribers to my channel. And if you're a long-time subscriber, hey, you've always been watching my videos. I really appreciate it. There's no preference to people who've been here longer or not. So if you're new, but you have to still be subscribed when I actually do the runoff. So check out my videos. Give me some comments, subscribe. If you'd like to know, I don't post every single day, so if you hit the little bell icon, it'll tell you when I'm posting. Because I don't do it every single day, but I try to update every day. So anyways, thanks for watching my video. If you have questions, comments, thumbs up. See you guys in the next one.